Fussy old fusspot Gordon. Gordon the Big Blue Engine was fussy about everything. Absolutely everything had to be neat and tidy and in its proper place. Gordon spent all day and every day rearranging his furniture and making sure that the flowers grew in a straight line in his garden, and trying to find specks of dust where there couldn't possibly be any specks of dust, because he spent all his time making sure there weren't any specks of dust. One fine morning, Gordon's having breakfast. He was very fussy about what he had. He opened the marmalade pot. "Ugh," he exclaimed, "it's got bits in it." And he spent the rest of the morning separating the bits from the marmalade, or if you prefer, the marmalade from the bits. Fuss-held fusspot, people used to call him. Then Gordon went out into his garden and spent the rest of the day straightening out all the blades of grass on his lawn. Fuss-held fusspot. That evening, Gordon was in his kitchen, ironing his driver's shoelaces, when he heard a crash outside. "What's to do?" he murmured to himself, and hurried outside to see what on earth was going on. There, a broken garden gate in one hand, and an old, battered suitcase in the other, and a sheepish grin on his face, stood an untidy train. "Fat boy." "Whoops," he said, holding up the garden gate. "It came off in my hand." "Who?" spluttered Gordon, looking in horror at his garden gate. "Are you?" "I ain't Fat boy," replied the untidy train, grinning. And he stepped forward to shake Gordon's hand, but tripped over and fell onto the lawn. "My grass!" cried Gordon. "My straight grass! You've bent it." And he stretched out his buffers and started straightening the grass. "But who are you?" he asked over his shoulder. "And why are you here?" "Why, no cousin, though," replied Fat Boy. "Your long-lost cousin from America. I've come to visit." If you look hard, there is a certain family likeness between them, isn't there? It is very interesting. "Well, aren't you pleased to see me?" continued Fat Boy cheerfully, knocking over flowers as he got up. Picked up his battered old suitcase, knocking over another flower, 2 or 3. Gordon quite obviously wasn't pleased to see him. "You'd better come in," he muttered. "I say," murmured Fat Boy, looking through the front door of Gordon's house. "I say, what a neat little place you've got here." And he stepped inside and tripped over his wheels. He often does. Knocked over a chair, dropped his suitcase and fell in an untidy heap on the floor. "Whoops," he said. Gordon shut his eyes, heaved a sigh, and silently to himself. Later that evening, after Gordon had cooked them a meal, and after Fat Boy had helped with the washing up, 2 broken plates, they sat down to talk. Gordon said, as he always did, in a neat and tidy fashion. Fat Boy said, as he always did, in a not so neat and tidy fashion. In fact, that was a bit, very messy, and likely a bit clumsy. Not a bit normal. "How long are you staying out, Chip?" asked Gordon. "Oh, I don't know, partner," said Fat Boy. "A few days, a week, year, haven't decided." Gordon crowed a long silent groan to himself, and they went to bed. When he awoke in the morning, Gordon jumped out of bed, went to his bathroom. Oh no, he gasped. Oh no. Oh yes, Fat Boy had been there before him. The towels lay in a heap on the floor. The bath was full of water. There were pools of water all over the bathroom floor, and half a tube of toothpaste being spouted all over the mirror. What a mess. Gordon made it all neat and tidy as quick as he could. Then Gordon hurried downstairs. Morning, said his cousin cheerfully. I've cooked your breakfast. Sit down. There was an awful mess everywhere. There we are, breakfast, said Fat Boy, carrying a plate of fried eggs, broken fried eggs towards the table. And then he tripped over those wheels of his, and then the eggs flew through the air. And then they landed all over Gordon. Sticky, greasy, yellow, fried eggs. What, said Fat Boy. After a week, Gordon's house didn't look a bit like Gordon's house anymore. Don't you agree? But after 2 weeks, Fat Boy decided to move on. Well, thanks for having me, sport, he said to Gordon. It was very nice to see you, replied Gordon politely. What he was thinking was not so polite. It's very nice to carry. Very nice to carry. That was what he was thinking. Well, cheerio, said Fat Boy. And off he went. Goodbye, called Gordon, fairly meaning good riddance. Then Gordon fussed around his house as he'd never fussed before. Fuss held fuss pot. Yes, he's a fuss pot, that old engine. That evening, Gordon was in his kitchen, polishing an egg, when he had a crash outside. Oh no, he cried. Not Fat Boy back again. It can't be. Mustn't be. It isn't. And it wasn't. It was somebody else. Somebody who just shoved straight through Gordon's garden gate. Somebody who'd sometimes had some accidents. Somebody you may have met before from the magic roundabout. Hello, said the train. I've come to visit. Oh, hello there, train. Do you mind not doing something wrong, like not smashing my gate? Sorry that I didn't mean to do that on purpose. Well, better watch it in future. Not so very long ago, in the top left-hand corner of Tessie, there was a railway and waterway. It wasn't a very long rail and waterway, or a very important rail and waterway, but it was called the Train and Tugboat and Sub Rail and Waterway Traction Company, and it was all there was. And in the shed on the siding at the far end of the railway lived a locomotive of the Million F. Lencey Railway Traction Company Limited, which is a long name for one little engine, so instead his friends just called him Ivor. Now, in the morning, to answer steam, the engine driver would come down over the hill. Morning, Ivor. Jumping here this morning? He would take wood and paper and light Ivor's fire. Fill up his coal box. Check the water. Then, when Ivor had steam up, he would make his pot of tea and sit on Ivor's step to drink